Hello, Lisa and Saban. Moira, glad you could make it. I do think we're probably going to have low numbers today just because bumped everything up. We're 2 minutes early. But we're going to start at the hour here in a minute. Hopefully I will get my timer to work here. Thank you everyone for understanding. My schedule is going to change, or my work schedule is changing here in February. So I may end up with a time change, not in February, but probably in March. We'll see. In March, there's always the mess up because, as folks know, Saban and I live in Arizona and we don't observe daylight savings or DST, and so to try to keep the time. So then when the time changes, it changes for everybody else, but not for us. So we'll see about that. Hello to Brian. But yeah, so we may move 15 minutes earlier, and then there'll be the time change. And so anyway, I'll try not to move things around too much here. But thank you for folks being able to show up a little bit early. All right, so I'm gonna be uncharacteristically efficient with my timing. Welcome to Gabrielle and Maureen as well. I'm glad you made it. So I say working, but I'm volunteering. As I'm a volunteer, like I don't get paid to do the stats, but I'm running the official clock tonight, which is pretty cool. And then it's a weekday game. Our weekday games for AHL are earlier, so that kind of creates this whole situation. So we're going to sit for 15 minutes, which reminds me that I need to actually change my timer because I've got 25 minutes on it, which, all right. And I'm trying to charge my phone while doing all this. So, all right. But yeah, it should be fun. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and invite the bell. We're gonna do sort of standard. We're gonna do like a standard feel out. All right. Thank you for being here. All right. So I'll offer a little more framing to the guidance. Welcome, Cheryl, and hello, Lynn, and Sheila as well. Thank you all for being here. Wow. Okay, a lot more people than I expected. All right, so go ahead and settle in. We're looking for a posture that allows us to be both relaxed and alert, upright without being uptight. Got that in the wrong order. So I'll focus on the seated posture, either in a chair or a cushion or a bench, but you could be standing, lying down, or sitting, or walking. All right, you can tell I'm already a little scattered. So we'll just acknowledge that, and I'll skip beating myself up about it. Just checking in to see kind of what's already here. So I'm a little scattered and maybe feeling a little disorganized. So not sort of chasing any of that away, just acknowledging and accepting. And then a few deliberate breaths. Slow and low is the tempo we're going for. Breathing in through the nose allows us to slow that breath down, sinking low into the belly. And then as we exhale, seeing if we can extend it and maybe even accentuate the exhale. And sometimes borrowing a bit from Brooke, but sometimes this is the first breath that I've consciously felt all day, which is great, and then also can trigger some shame of like, oh, I should be doing more of this. And then feel out is our technique for today. If you're just arriving, we're meditating a little shorter than usual, so just another 12-ish minutes. So with feel out, we're focusing on the body, so physical body sensations. If we notice we're focused on something else, that's a moment of, frankly, delight, because we've noticed that we're not attending to the focus range we planned, and then seeing if we can bring our focus back to physical body sensations. And then the hardest thing of all is to give ourselves an unlimited number of resets. And you may get distractions from your phone. Your phone may be reminding you that you're going to meditate or lead a meditation in 15 minutes. Just offering yourself a sort of grandmotherly acceptance. And we can use the setup of a noting practice. We're noting the attention, where the attention is, soaking the attention in, optionally labeling feel. And then with the time remaining, this is your opportunity. You can continue with feel out, or you can shift into do nothing. And with do nothing, we're giving ourselves an opportunity to just sit. You can think of it like coasting. And we're putting away any intention to control our attention. And as you transition, just giving yourself a chance to reset, settle back in. I'll invite the bell to signal that our sit has completed. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for understanding about the time shift and making time to be here. Thanks for the folks that have hit the like button. May the fruits of our practice be for the benefit of all beings. May our actions be for the benefit of all beings. Thank you so much. Johnny! Oh, wow. I wonder what time is it in your neck of Scandinavia? You're super super welcome, Gabrielle. At the very top I mentioned that I'm in the middle of my schedule changing for work. Okay, 127. Thank you for being here, Johnny. um, so um, so hopefully I won't disturb much of the time. Hopefully times will be the same until March, and then we have the DST again, and we'll talk more about that then. And then I'm still trying to figure out March practice, like March practice focused times on Saturday morning. That's still a thing that I'm looking at. So, but I've got to get going and head to the game. So thank you very much. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. And for those that are for those that are tired in very early morning times, I hope you sleep well. So, and happy Thursday to everybody in Australia. All right. Have a good one. Bye.